Hi, welcome to my channel. I hope this finds you all healthy and happy. Please enjoy the upcoming video, and if you do, like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate you watching. Thanks. Hi there. I've come on tonight very quickly to share with you a little play that I was having. I was watching our dear Dee, who is BettsyDoodle, do this the other day, and I thought, oh, I've got to try that. It looks so simple and easy and fun. And what she was doing is she had her jelly plate, and you can see my jelly plate here, and then she was using felt tip markers on the jelly plate, and you can see that's what I'm doing here. And I'm just kind of making random shapes with my markers. Now this jelly plate that I have here is relatively new, so it's got it's beading up. The ink is beading up excuse me, on here, and it's doing that because there's an oil of some kind that they use on these, and I'm kind of just following the shape of my little tag down under there, and because, excuse my throat, because I have had this little bag of tags that just little itty bitty tags, and I've been wanting to do something with them here, so I thought, well, I would just come on and do a few with you. I've done a few here before I turned the camera on, and I thought, well, I'll go ahead and just turn the camera on. Now you can see how the ink is beading up. At least I think you can see. I'll bring it in just a little closer. Hopefully you can see a little bit better how the ink is beading up on the there we go, on the tag. And I thought I had some out. I think I've already done. That means I've already done 8 of them just as quick as a wink, and it's so fun and so addicting. So then what I was doing a little bit different than what Dee did, however, was I took my little spray bottle of water and I just kind of dribbled some water on it. Now these tags are real thin, just real thin. They are card, but they're very thin card. I don't even know what weight they would be, but they're very thin, and so they kind of curl, but they actually dry up just fine, and after they're completely dry. And look at this little piece of drop paper. Isn't that pretty? Can I use that for something? Okay, so and this is kind of what I've been getting, and I just think that is so pretty. So I'm going to put this one up here to dry, because like I said, they do dry up fine. Here's another pink and green one that I did just a little bit ago, and I liked those two colors together, so I just did, but you know, you can see they dry up. This one's not even totally dry, but you can see they dry up just fine, and I'll show you a couple other ones that I did here. Well, let's just do it this way. Here we go. There's that one. Don't really care for the pattern on this one, so I might dip it again in something else and see what happens with that. This is kind of 2 shades of pink. This one is sort of a brown color and a gold, well, sort of a pumpkin-y color. Well, not really pumpkin, but spicy color, I guess you could say. Here's a green and yellow, and here's a blue and purple and teal. And then here's a brown and kind of two colors of pink. And they're really just so fun to do. And the markers that I'm using are Crayola Super Tips. I don't know where I got them. They're cheap. I know that. They're very cheap. I either got them at one of the dollar stores, or I don't think it was, I actually don't think it was Dollar Tree, but I think it was one of the, like, maybe Family Dollar or something of that nature. I'm trying to think what color would be pretty on here. I might go with this. Let's see what this looks like. And I'm looking at my tag here next to this tag, and I'm going to put the color down where I want some more interest in this tag to be. And then I'm going to dip it again here and see what I get. I don't know what I'm going to get, but we'll see. So yeah, and then that's a really pretty color. And then I'm going to just give it a little spritz, just a very little bit of water, and then I just follow my shape down below and lay this down. And use my little paper to just kind of wipe, you know, rub on it like you do whenever you're doing any kind of jelly printing. I think you could do this with just a couple pieces of acetate, like a heavier piece of acetate and like another heavier piece of acetate or some glass. Yeah, that's okay. That turned out, and my extra color went kind of where I wanted it to go, as you can see. So yeah, and then I'll put that one up there to dry. This one that we did is still kind of curling, but like I said, it's if I had a heavier card or better weight paper that I was doing it with, I wouldn't have any issue like that at all. But it's not bothering me because they're drying flat anyway. And I'll probably put I don't know, maybe collage something on top of them, or you know, who knows what I'll end up doing with them, you know, with them as far as finishing them goes. So but let's see what I can do with the purple. And of course you can do this on a big piece of paper if you would want to. Of course you can, you know, what color do I want to put with the purple? Light purple? No, how about blue? And so, you know, you can put oh, there's a hair in there. Oh, imagine that. Oh, pickles. Did I get it? I don't know. I don't think I did. I don't think I got it. Let's see. Sorry about that, folks. Let me just try and see one more time if I can pick that hair up. Well, I'm not going to be able to, so it should not stick to my card in any way, so I'll just get it whenever I'm done pulling up the color. Oops, got a little bit on the back of that one. And it's just really fun and easy and simple, and there we go. And I really like the effect that the water is having on the, you know, the tags. There was the first couple that I didn't use the water, and so they, you know, they let me show you. I think this was one of them where I didn't use the water. I just put it down, and because my jelly plate, like I said, is a relatively new one, this small one that I have, I kind of got the small one so that my grandsons could jelly plate with me, because well, the way I thought about it was the bigger the jelly plate, the bigger the mess. So so I was trying to keep it contained a little bit smaller area here, but anyway, let's see. I don't think I've used this green. I was trying to like make little flower shapes. And then maybe put this pretty gold in between the flower shapes. Okay. A little squirt. Put the tag down. Oh, that's a pretty one. And then you can, you know, do just about anything you wanted to on top of these. You can, you know, you could just draw on them, doodle on them. You can use that as a background and put, you know, collage over top of them, or, you know, however, whatever you want to do. So, yeah, that's pretty much all. I didn't want to keep you very long today, so I'm going to just go ahead and, you know, continue making a couple more of them, but I'll make these last three, and then I'll show you at the very end. Well, there's four. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to make the fourth one as well. But then I'll show you at the end all of them, if I can get them all spread out here. So I'll pause you just for a minute, and then I'll come back whenever they're all done. Okay, here we are. I'm back, and I have done 14 of them, and here they all are. And I think you can see them all pretty well. I had such a lot of fun doing this. Thank you, Dee. And you know, like I said, these can be used for so many different things. You can, you know, just so many different things, and you can like I said, doodle on top of them, collage on top of them, you know, mute it down with a little bit of white gesso, and, you know, paint something else on top of them. I mean, you can do just a ton of different things with these, and I had such a good time doing it, and I appreciate you showing us all, Dee, how to do this. And I will put the link to Dee's video in the description box below. If you don't know Dee, get over there and subscribe to our sweet Dee, who is BettsyDoodle on YouTube. And thank you all so much for watching, and until I visit with you next time, God bless you. Bye.